Hey there everyone, Aaron here. Welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today we're going to be doing an overview and field test on the SOG Flashback Mini. Now we have previously reviewed the SOG Flashback, which was okay. You know, it's a good offering from SOG. I like it a little bit better than the Flash Model 2. But, you know, there's just a lot of other knives that I would have taken over the Flashback full size. So this Mini I want to get my hands on because not only am I finding myself kind of gravitating more to the 3-inch EDC knives more and more. I just like that size. It's a little easier in the pocket. Not that I don't like 3.5 or bigger, but I'm just finding that I purchase and like to hold and use, you know, about 3-inch knives a little bit more than the bigger blades. So, and I just wanted to get another review out there from SOG and give SOG some screen time because they overall make some pretty good models. So let's see if the SOG Flashback Mini is worth a purchase for you as we go through this overview and field test. I'll give you a couple basic specs for you guys, and then we'll jump out there and begin to use this blade. Okay, so the blade length on the Flashback Mini is 3 inches, which is fantastic for EDC use. You know, it's a little short in my opinion for tactical use, though for some of you guys out there, you know, that have a blade length in your state or overseas in some other country that you have to have it 3 inches or less, this would be a great, you know, if you have to, self-defense. We'll get into that a little bit later with the handle design. But the blade has an unsharpened swedge up here. You can see that real nice in that spear point kind of design. It is made out of AUS 8 steel, Rockwell hardness 56 to 58, which is a great Rockwell, and SOG just does a great job with their AUS 8. I mean, it is fantastic. It holds its edge definitely longer than a lot of those lower grade AUS 8s, say from Ontario Rat, you know, Ontario Rat Model 1s, and SE Zancudos will definitely dull a lot faster with their AUS 8 than this SOG will. And I've found that my SOG knives will actually hold their edge a little bit longer than Cold Steel's AUS 8 as well. So that's really nice that, you know, it just has a really good edge retention, but it's also very easy to resharpen. It's not a super steel, but it's a fantastic budget steel and definitely better than HCR 13 MOV in my opinion. This one has the black tie-dye coating on it with a hollow grind. You can get it satin as well if you so desire. So those are just the basic specs for you on the blade. Let's go ahead and begin to cut some stuff and see how that blade really goes through material. All right, let's get this Flashback working on some cord. You can see they're very easy to go through this nylon rope. Very easy, slices right through it like butter. Here, I'll do a double run just so we can see that. You can see there, nice double run, boom, like butter. Just goes right through webbing and rope and, you know, man-made materials very easily, the Mini Flashback. With every single slice, I'm getting a lot of material off with this Mini Flashback, and I'm very impressed with that. I mean, it is really doing some work on this wood. So if I had to carve a peg or a steak, you know, or it's just whittling a, you know, a stick for a marshmallow. I mean, any way you slice it, you can definitely do some wilderness work with your Mini Flashback. And I love this valley that they give us right here with that huge amount of jimping. I am totally locked into place. I'm not worried about it sliding out of my hand, even though it has those stainless steel handles. I mean, I am locked in. So I mean, if it was wet, raining, and I got to, you know, carve a steak for, you know, to put up my tarp and get me out of the elements, this would definitely be able to do it and be very comfortable as I did it. All right, let's see a little bit of cardboard work here with the Mini Flashback as Tommy steals my cardboard. You can see there it's doing a really good job. That hollow grind, it should. Feels, again, very comfortable in my hand as I'm cutting. No hot spots. We're getting good edge retention like we kind of already talked about with the AUS 8 that's cryogenically heat treated. Very, very good cutter of man-made materials. This is going to be a great little knife for your EDC tasks. Opening lots of boxes, you can see there, just real nice. Not a lot of drag, very smooth when it comes to cutting cardboard and other man-made materials with your Mini Flashback. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the deployment here on the knife. You got thumb studs on either side, totally ambidextrous, very easy to purchase those thumb studs, very, very easy, and again, ambidextrous with that pocket clip that can be adjusted left or right. So this is a totally ambidextrous blade, so that's real nice. And then it does have the open assist feature from SOG, which is extremely fast. This Flashback is very, very fast, one of the fastest on the market in my opinion, much faster than most of my Kershaw SpeedSafe open assist. and you can definitely tell they've just done a little tweaking with the spring on the Flashback Mini and the Flashback, and this thing whips open with authority real quick, real fast. So great deployment and great open assist features on this knife. I really like it a lot. If you want almost you know, an auto speed with a pocket knife that's only open assist, this would be one of the knives to purchase. Very, very quick and good deployment on this SOG Flashback Mini. All right, so here's the pocket clip. You can see there, really nice, unobtrusive, has SOG, you know, etched in there. Very nice up against the stainless steel, so it's not going to thrash your pocket. Loop over design, so it's an extremely deep ride, which I love from SOG. SOG does some amazing pocket clips on their pocket knives, and this is no exception, and even stronger than some of the other ones that we've seen. So it rides just really deep, extremely deep in your pocket, very unobtrusive, so you know, no one really even knows you're carrying a pocket knife. And then you can easily grab it, pull it out, deploy, and use your pocket knife and put it back into place. I would say that it's relatively easy to pull it out, even though it does have the stainless steel. They kind of give you that traction right there to grab. I would have liked them to have put some more like right here. That would have just helped with being able to deploy it really quick. I have not had any problems, you know, pulling it out. The full-size Flashback was a little bit more difficult just because of its size and heft, but this one is very easy to grab and purchase in your pocket and then pull out. So overall, a fantastic 10 out of 10 pocket clip design on the Flashback Mini. Let's go ahead and talk about the handle here on the Flashback Mini. What you have is stainless steel on the outside, glass reinforced nylon on the inside, making it weigh in at 2.8 ounces. Again, a great carry weight. Anything under 3 ounces I'm really excited about when it comes to an EDC blade. So that's awesome. They kind of did the opposite. You know, most knives will have G10 handle scales or glass reinforced nylon handle scales and then stainless steel liners. They did the opposite. Put the stainless steel on the outside, put the glass reinforced nylon on the inside. Gives it a very, you know, industrial look again. Really like that feature a lot. Open up the blade. It's 4 inches long is the handle, so it fits perfectly in my large size hands. You can see there I have just a little bit of room to spare here with my pinky. And then I got a really nice valley here with the jimping, just locks you into place for your thumb. Perfect amount of jimping there, really good traction. And then you got those kind of staircase kind of hills, reverse hills right here with huge amounts of jimping on them as well. So it gives you really good traction up front with your thumb and index finger and not a lot of traction back here near the pocket clip, kind of giving you the best of both worlds. So you got great traction and gripping the knife, but at the same time it's not going to destroy your jeans or dress pants if you are wearing this more as an EDC knife for around the office or around town. So, but at the same time giving you that really good traction if you were on a light hike or you are using it, you know, in a much more tough environment around a job site or something like that. It's got the jimping up front and the traction up front. And the complaint that I had with the Ergonomics originally with the full-size Flashback had been fixed with the Mini because the aggressive hills right here by my two fingers, my middle finger and my index finger right here, are not as aggressive incline, so it feels a lot better in my hand. Just fits a lot better. I would say the Ergonomics are fantastic and much better on the Mini Flashback than they were on the original full-size Flashback. So overall, just a great, you know, good thickness there, not too thick, not too thin, and it gives you really good grip, even with large size hands, to be able to get hold of your knife and begin to use it for your EDC tasks. I think that handle is really well designed here on the Mini Flashback. Alright, so as we wrap this video up, I just want to roll in a competitive option for you, the SOG Mini Aegis below. You can see there it is almost the exact same size in every way. It is going to be slightly less in weight. It weighs 2 ounces, whereas the Flashback Mini will be 2.8. Not a big deal when we're talking about under 3 ounces. You're not going to really notice it. OS 8 for both of them, open assist, both right around the same price point, between 40 and 50 bucks, just depending on where you buy it, satin blade or tie-dye blade, you know, all that type of stuff. Very similar. I will say that the Mini Aegis isn't quite as fast. The Mini Flashback does have a little stronger spring and will whip out a little quicker. And the Mini Aegis is a little bit better at the slicing capability because of its full flat grind and the thinness of the blade. It has a thinner overall blade. The stock of the blade is thinner than on the Flashback Mini. So all those things combined just make it really go through cardboard even better than the Flashback Mini. Not by much, but you can tell a little bit. But the Flashback Mini does have a much stronger tip. You know, without too much trouble, you could easily chip or snap off the Mini Aegis tip. The Flashback Mini, you don't really have to worry about that because of its reinforcement all the way through to that design. Granted, that spear point will give you as much belly to slice as the Aegis would, but they're both great competitive options. Either one would be a fantastic EDC blade for you guys. and with the stainless steel liners on the outside, giving this Flashback Mini a little bit more strength than just the glass reinforced nylon that the Mini Aegis has. But again, I love them both. I would say either one of those are 8 out of 10. I mean, they're great blades, and particularly this Flashback Mini, I'm very impressed with it. If you're looking for a budget offering that has a lot of options to give you with the open assist, you can get the satin finish or the tie-dye coated blade. You know, just a really cool, unique design that kind of stands out from the crowd a little bit. I think you would not regret purchasing the SOG Flashback Mini if you're looking for a 3-inch open assisted blade. I think it'd be a great option for you guys. So thanks so much for watching. Stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.